Hey
What's
Jason,
what's up, man? How's it going?
it's going great. How about you?
Fantastic. Good to see you again. I love all your Disney art on the back and the
Thanks. It's around every corner.
I love it. I love it. I love
Okay.
it. How's your Halloween
So,
going so far?
it's going good so far. I just got back from Toronto, Canada, and now I'm back here in Corson, England.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What'd you do in
Yeah.
Canada?
Spent some quality time with my family and friends after 3 years in lockdown and so on. I just wanted to have a little reunion with them.
Good for you. Good for you, man. I dig it. I dig it.
So we get the photo op before we get on with our questions I prepped.
We could do it now or we could do it at the end.
But we could do it now if you
All
like.
right, we'll do it now. Is that all right, Ashley?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's perfect. All right. Three, two, one. Got it.
All
Right
right.
on.
All right, so I got a few Disney-related questions for you, just
Bring
like
it.
we did last year.
For
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Not only did you do the first Hocus Pocus movie, the voice of Binx, but you also voiced Max in the Goofy movies and Mungo in Tarzan.
Mhm.
What do you think is the secret to voicing a Disney character in an animated film?
Well, I guess listening to the director, having a good director, which we did, which I had twice for because uh, uh, Kevin Lima was who was the director of a Goofy movie, was also the director of Tarzan, and the great Kenny Ortega directed Hocus Pocus. So it's having some good guidance by the storytellers.
So that's the only secret that you have to voicing a character in a Disney film?
Well, then maybe that's one of a few, sure.
Okay, I'll accept it.
All
I'll
right,
accept it.
thanks.
And the second question is related to Hocus Pocus 2, which came out last month.
Yes,
Well, obviously, I know you're not in the second movie, but
yes,
it's done really well on streaming on Disney Plus.
yes, it has.
So, have you watched the film yet?
I have, yes,
Yeah, it's really good.
yeah.
How would you compare this sequel to the original?
Oh, I mean, it's a wonderful expansion on the storyline. It was great to see uh, the witches do their thing again, which is I feel is the draw for the movie. No offense to Omri and Vanessa, but I love seeing the witches. I love seeing Doug Jones come back, and I'm a big fan of Hannah Whittingham. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly, and I would love to have seen more of her in that movie.
Yeah, it would have been great.
Yeah,
And finally, I have a really quick question for this
yeah.
last minute. So, as you know, Disney is turning 100 years old next year,
Wow.
and and I wanted to ask you, do you have a favorite Disney memory growing up?
I remember going to Disneyland for the first time ever when I first moved to California. My friends who lived across the street, their dad worked at Disneyland, and they said, "Do you want to go? You have to take the day off school." I'm like, "Well, let me ask my parents." They said yes, and we went. And the first ride we went on was uh, uh, like a Carousel of Progress like ride. It was at Disneyland, so it was different than the one in Orlando. I remember going to the Haunted Mansion. I remember just the just never been to a theme park like that before, where you were just completely immersed in the magic of it, and then I was hooked.
Wow,
15
wonderful.
seconds left on the chat.
Thank you, Jason, for letting me talk to you
Thank you,
once
Seb. Good to
again.
see you again. You bet.
Yeah, and have a happy Halloween.
You too.
Take care.
Good.
Bye.